Page 48, Etude. 4/4 time, got one flat, we're in the key of F major. That's what this Etude is about, F major, dealing with F major. Now it might be a good time to go do my scale video on F major, because the fingering in the right hand is different. Because of the black note, messes it up. And I've always had a problem with it up until I was in college and finally learned the scales properly, and then I was able to do it. But that having the fingering for that F major scale was a pain for me. Let's talk about this piece. I'm going to kind of take both hands together here. You're starting out left hand here and right hand here. So they're using the tetrachord thing again. That's John Thompson for you. John Thompson isn't the only method book that does it. But whatever. Get the notes first. We have these. B flat. Don't forget the B flat. You're just doing the scale, and then these chords. We'll walk it out or work it out. Spell the chord out one note at a time. You have a G, a B flat, a C, and an E. That's the chord. Nice? Sounds wonderful, don't it? And then you got to move up here, tetrachord again in this position. It's sort of a C position with a B flat stuck in. And then this chord is a C, an F, and an A. You need to know these notes in the left hand there above that. Just learn them. Just know that's it. Two ledger lines is an E, and above that's an F. Just know them. So it's here. It's an F chord with the C on the bottom, because that's the chord. And then we move again up here. This is an F major scale going down. And then here, while you're playing the left hand, get the right hand down where it goes so you're ready. Don't forget the B flat. Now here you've got thumb here. It's not a tetrachord because you got to go all the way down to the C. Now the second finger will cover the G. And then the last time it's a F, C, F, A, F, B natural now, F, G sharp, and an F chord. So you work those out. Get the fingering and the notes. Then we can go back and add the rhythm. 1 and 2 and. You can go as slow as you need to. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And here again you're moving, and I recommend when you do this, if they move the left hand first, the right hand's in the way. You can move both hands. That's kind of tricky. You don't have any rest or anything. You got to do this quickly. So I recommend always move the lead hand first. The lead hand is the hand in front of the direction you're going. So if I'm going up, it's going to be the right hand. If I'm going down, it'll be the left. Move the lead hand first and let the other hand follow immediately behind, because you don't have any time here. So it's here, then go here. Now, one way you can approach this one, again, is that since the right hand isn't playing, just focus on the left hand and get the right hand out of the way. There's another way of doing it. It's here, here, and then it's here. And then as the left hand playing, then you can get the right hand where it needs to go. That's the way it works. We do that too. And then at the end of the line, the left hand isn't playing, the right hand does, so just focus on getting the right hand where it needs to go, and as it's playing, then you can move the left hand, and as the left hand's playing, you move the right hand in the position, and then the left hand in the position, and then as the left hand's playing, you get the right hand in the position, and then as the right hand's playing, you move the left hand down. There's a lot of moving around here, and you have to plan this out. You may have to practice the hand moves because the beat goes on. You don't hesitate the beat because you got to move hands. Learn this and practice it so you can get these hands moved with the beat. Play it slower if you have to, but don't hesitate. Get rid of all the hesitations here. Then, a million years later, when you can do all that, you can add in the articulation. Slurs and our staccatos here. sound like one hand played the whole thing, and then you get staccatos. Wrist staccato. Then move up. Staccato. Then slur them. Separate it. We want a little silence between these slurs, so just, it's like the breath. You're just cutting the last note of the slur just a little bit short so you can lift up so we get silent. Alright, once you get that, then you can go back and add the dynamics. It starts out soft, whatever that is, and you crescendo up sort of to a medium loud. Don't get moderately loud until the second measure, so watch it, not too quickly. See, this first chord in the second measure should be louder than anything you played before it. And it shouldn't be loud, it's just sort of loud. And third measure, I recommend you come back down to soft. Don't start at sort of loud and go up. Go back down to soft and then go back up to sort of loud again. Stay at sort of loud now for the second line. And then here you can, there's a difference of opinion here. You can start sort of loud and go up to loud. And then come back down to soft. Or, in the second measure of the second line, even though it doesn't say, you can decrescendo back down, so that the third measure you're starting that softer so you can got more room to crescendo. They're general guides. There's no set, this is soft and this is loud and this is what you got to do. You learn the piece and start, see if you can feel these dynamics. Can you feel this? It's onomatope, which is animated, which is kind of a quick little fast. So eventually you'd want to speed this up, but you got to get it well enough that you can feel the dynamics as you play it. Do you feel this crescendo? Hard to do. Again. And then here you're feeling it fairly loud, it's what it is. And my tendency is to come down to start that third measure, the second line softer, so I got room to get louder. And then get softer. You have to experiment with the dynamics. I mean, it is an etude, but you can turn an etude into a regular piece that you play. There's nothing wrong with that. So don't just skip, oh, it's just an etude, I ain't gonna bother with that. Treat it like a real piece of music and try and give it all the attention it needs. Let's play this together slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not gonna do dynamics, but I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and